Today is Monday, March 3rd, and the MLB season is quickly approaching. Between the Bases starts right now. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to an episode of Between the Bases podcast. My name is Noak. Alongside me is Mo. And I know we're a little early. The baseball season starts in today is, I think, 25 days from baseball season, or 24. But we thought it would be the appropriate time because all the free agents are off the board. So we're now going to predict what we did last year with Max Manus. This time, just us. We're going to predict divisions, starting from 5, going up to 1. So we'll start with the AL East. Mo, who do you have coming in 5 in the AL East?
Last place, the AL East this season will be the Toronto Blue Jays. Not a lot of. I mean, they got Anthony Santander this offseason. It's a good move, but he's one of the more overrated players in baseball today. I think you could agree on that. They're just. I don't see them being better than the 4 other, like in what is one of the strongest divisions of baseball. I don't see them being a top 4 team in the division.
I mean, this is the best division of baseball, and I agree. I think the Blue Jays come in 5th in the division. I wouldn't be shocked if we, in August at the trade deadline, and we're doing a podcast talking about how they just traded Vladimir Guerrero Jr. because I think the season can go downhill quickly, but it also has the opportunity. They also have a high ceiling, low floor. So I think we just come in 5th. In 4th place, Moshe Bayowitz. Who do you have coming in 4th place in the AL East?
4th place in the AL East this season will be the stuff. It'll be the Tampa Bay Rays. They literally just added nothing success there. Everybody's getting healthy, but the 3 other teams are just too good for the Rays to be better. I think the Rays could, be a wild card team this year, even out of 4th place. I just don't think they're a top 3 team.
Listen, 4th place this year in the AL East, best division of baseball, in my opinion. It's not something to be shy about, but the Tampa Bay Rays, they're getting the pitching back, they're getting McClanahan back, they're getting Shane Baz back, so they're going to pitch. I think Brandon Lowe could hit 30 homers this year. Again, they're in Yankee Stadium dimensions because they're playing in Yankee Stadium spring training, so they're in Yankee Stadium dimensions. So Brandon Lowe, Josh Lowe, go out there and hit. And other than that, I think the Rays are number 4th in this division. Number 3. No.
Number 3. I know we're going to disagree about this. 5, the Boston Red Sox. It's not really a hit on their ability. I just think the Orioles are a better team than them. I know you will disagree on this, but I just think a lot of people are sleeping on the Orioles and their abilities. And Red Sox are a good team, but I think the Orioles and Yankees are better than them.
The Orioles for me are number 3, and I don't know. I shouldn't be liking the Red Sox this year, but I like the Red Sox this year. I think the Orioles are the 3rd best team in this division. They lost Corbin Burnes, they lost Anthony Santander. I know you're going to say, "Oh, that doesn't mean anything." For me, it all depends on what Jackson Holliday does this year. Because if Jackson Holliday takes that next leap and becomes a star for the Orioles, then I think the Orioles are the 2nd best team, if not better than the Yankees. But it all depends because Jackson Holliday can have the season he had last year, and the Orioles are just in 3rd place in this division. Number 2, you have the Orioles, and I have the Red Sox. And I don't know, you want to talk about why you have the Orioles at 2?
Do I? Yeah, they were very injured last year. A lot of people forget that they won, over 100 games in 2023. Yes, they lost Corbin Burnes, but they've done it before without Corbin Burnes. The rotation is deep. They don't really have an ace, but it's deep. 1 through 5, all the guys are solid. Line up a ton of young talent. I'm a big believer in the Orioles' future and for this season.
Yeah, and I'm a big believer in the Red Sox future because Roman Anthony is going to be that guy this year. I have no doubt in my mind that he's going to be great. And that rotation is, it's better than we'd expect. Walker Buehler, Cutter Crawford's going to have a good year. I know they lost Nick Pivetta, but they still.
Why are we talking about Walker Buehler like he's a good pitcher?
Walker Buehler, when he stays on the field, is a good pitcher. He's a solid pitcher. I don't think he's a great pitcher, but he's a solid pitcher. And they have Garrett Crochet.
He's gotten 2 Tommy Johns, and last year's ERA was like 5. I don't think it's a given that he's going to be good.
All right, but they still got Garrett Crochet, and they added Alex Bregman, who, according, he's going to play 2nd base because Devers is too much of a baby to move off 3rd. So the Red Sox are the 2nd best team in this division for me. The number 1 team, we'll say it on 3. It's our 3, 2, 1. It's our New York Yankees. Didn't want to say it with us. I mean, we're gonna talk the most about the Yankees out of any team. So if you want to start talking about the Yankees, go.
Just Yankees have the best team, best rotation in the division, best bullpen in the division, arguably the best lineup in the division. They have best player in the league, Aaron Judge. Probably, hopefully, will win another MVP this year. I think Jason Dominguez will take a big leap this year. High hopes for Ben Rice, big Ben Rice believer. I think the Stanton injury is going to be a blessing in disguise. And Ben Rice is going to get really hot and play really well because I really think Ben Rice is going to be a star one day. Bellinger, I think, is going to be good. Goldschmidt's going to be terrible, but yeah, he's weak.
I mean, if this Yankee team stays healthy, which they haven't proven anything to me that they're going to stay healthy all year, this is the best team in the AL, no questions asked. But again, losing Luis Heel, who's not going to be thrown out for 6 weeks, as we learned a couple minutes ago from Aaron Boone, that's going to hurt the Yankees. Now you got Marcus Stroman pitching, which, I mean, you knew that someone was going to get hurt, and this Stroman problem was not going to be a problem. Stanton, yes, you said it might be a blessing in disguise, but you're still missing the second best hitter in that lineup. Cody Bellinger, I think, is going to have a great year. I want to believe in Goldschmidt, but I don't know if I can. The main guy is he can't field, but he's going to go out there and hit, and that's all that matters. Next, Juan Soto. And I think Anthony Volpe and Austin Wells this year are going to be studs. You know, I think we're going to look at the All-Star games and say, yeah, Anthony Volpe and Austin Wells, they're there. And, okay, Moshe just told me we're only doing AL today. So we'll only do AL. We'll do the NL a different day. But Anthony Volpe and Austin Wells are going to be great this year, both All-Stars. And then you look at that back end of that rotation, and I say, you get to the 7th inning and the game's over. You know, you just got to get to the 7th inning with the lead. Luke Weaver, Weave Dog, whatever you want to call him, Weave's World. You know, probably the best personality in baseball. I don't think you can find a better personality out there. And an unreal closer, Matt Blake project. And then you forget, you guys still got Devin Williams in that back in the rotation. Now he wants the beard. I think we'll talk about that later in this episode. The beard rule, we didn't really get to that. You got the beard going. Devin Williams is going to be a stud. And, you know, Jay Cousins is here. He'll come back. And Baywitz wants to choke the yapping, so I'll choke the yapping right there. Let's move on to the AL Central, and we'll just skip over 5 because it's going to be the White Sox. Going to have one of the worst years of all time again.
Yeah, White Sox.
So number 4 in that division, who do you have?
Number 4 in the AL Central will be the let's go with the Minnesota Twins. I think that's a pick for me for number 4. You can't Correa, you know, he's a good player, can't rely on him. Royce Lewis, great player, cannot rely on him. These guys get injured a ton. No clear ace in that rotation. Matt Wallner, you know, who MLB.com, MLB Network, they love. He could be good. Hasn't really shown enough over a long period of time to really, you know, be a bona fide star. But I don't see the Twins doing that much this year.
I mean, you're not going to want me to yap, so, you know, I'm not going to yap. I'll try not to, my best. This is probably the hardest division to predict in all of the AL, as we're only doing AL today, as much as they did earlier. But I think the 4th best team in the division is the Cleveland Guardians. People are going to say, what? They just won the AL Central. They go through this process where they have a good year, then they have a bad year, and then so next year they'll have a good year again. I think the Cleveland, you know, they got Shane Bieber back, but they lost Josh Naylor, who was a big part of this team. You know, Jose Ramirez is going to be there. He's going to hit for them. All right, but I do think the Cleveland Guardians are the 3rd best team, or 4th best team in this division. Your 3rd best team in this division is?
The Cleveland Guardians. You know, they have a top 15 player in baseball, Jose Ramirez. Their rotation is always good. Hopefully they can stay healthy this year with all those guys all injured prone. Yeah, I mean, losing Bo Naylor hurts, but not Bo Naylor, Josh Naylor. Josh Naylor. I fixed myself. My bad. It hurts, but they'll figure it out. They're definitely not part of that top 2, you know, teams, but they always surprise us. The Guardians, they're never a terrible team. They always, you know, find a way to be solid. So I just can't put them at 4 or 5.
Yeah, for me, number 3 in this division is the Minnesota Twins. They're probably the most talented team in this division. The problem is that they'll never be healthy. They have Royce Lewis, never healthy. They have Byron Buxton, never healthy. So if they all stay on the field, yeah, this is the best team in the division, but they're not going to be healthy. So the Twins are my number 3 team. Who is your number 2 team? Your number 2 team. I gotta stop doing it.
My number 2 team is the Detroit Tigers. They had that fun little run to make the wild card last year and end up making the LDS. They didn't really make that many moves this offseason. They signed Jack Flaherty, which is a good move. But besides that, nothing significant that's really going to, be like,
Glaber.
wow, much better. Who?
Glaber Torres.
Glaber. Yeah, it's Glaber. He's good. It's not,
He's good. It's just Glaber.
he's not bringing you over the hump, I forgot about that one. But he's not. Also, he looks terrible with that beard. He doesn't look good anymore. It's just they didn't make enough moves to make you believe that they're gonna be the number 1 team in the division. They have a lot of young talent. They're a good team to look out for the future. Jackson Jobe, he could win Rookie of the Year this year. They're a fun team to watch. I just don't see them finishing number 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the Tigers at 2 because I think they're a year away. They kind of had that run last year. They're playoff team this year again. I think they're a year away from competing with all that talent and all that depth that they have. But your number 1 team in this division is the Kansas City Royals. Oh, why did you choose the Kansas City Royals?
They have a top 3 player in baseball, Bobby Witt. Really excited to see what he can do this year. And like, if he was in a non-judge year, he would win MVP almost every time. Incredible year he had. Vinny Pascantino, if he could stay healthy, he's a great hitter. They just have a lot of good young guys.
Cole Reagan,
solid rotation. Cole Reagan, Seth Lugo. Good. Yeah, Cole Reagan.
Michael Walker.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's not
He had
that
a good year
good.
last year.
Yeah, whatever. It's a good team. They're definitely the best team in Central. I don't think you could really go with another team.
Who was the guy that picked the fight last year with Jazz Chisholm?
Was it Michael
Let me
Garcia?
call Garcia. Yeah,
Michael
that was-
Garcia. He's
Yeah,
terrible.
So you said everything on the Royals that I was gonna say. So we'll move on to the AL West. This division. Here we go. AL West starting in 5th place.
I got the Los Angeles Angels. It hurts me to say that because I want Mike Trout to do well, but he's not gonna because he's gonna get hurt in like April again. Just they didn't do a lot. No, what they do this? They did something.
They brought in some pieces. They brought in Jorge Soler, they brought in Travis d'Arnaud, and they brought in Yusei Kikuchi. And they brought in 2 guys from the former White Sox. They brought in Yohan Moncada and Tim Anderson.
Right. Nothing big. And Mike Trout's probably gonna get hurt again. Which I hope not. I hope Angels prove me wrong, make the playoffs or something, but probably won't happen. So I got them finishing number 5.
Yeah. Come on, Angels. What are you doing? Like, you got the best player in baseball when he's healthy. You had Shohei Ohtani.
No, he's not the best player in baseball when he's healthy.
Okay, Aaron Judge, because you're a Yankee fan. But you have
that's not just me being a Yankee fan. That's anybody.
I'm joking.
No,
You have a top 3 player in baseball when he's healthy. We all see what Mike Trout does, and you choose to do nothing. He's been to the playoffs 1 time. Trade the guy. Free him from the Angels. Free him. Free Mike Trout. All right. Moving on to number 4th in this division. Who do you have?
Number 4, I have the Oakland A's. I just want to say one thing about the Oakland A's. A lot of baseball media or whatever are acting like the A's are good. Can we stop with this narrative? Like they're really not that good. Brent Rooker's great. Lawrence Butler's good to a great player. Severino, who they paid, $70 million, whatever, $67 million. Like he's not good. He's not, gonna be an ace or whatever for you guys. He's really not that good. The A's are not that good. I'd be shocked if they finish above 4th. I wouldn't be surprised if they finish 5th in this division. But right now, though, just outlook of the season, I think they finished 4th like they did last year.
Yeah. I also have the Oakland A's. People are overhyping them. Although you do have a superstar now in Brent Rooker, who I think we could officially say he's a superstar. I guess you could say the same thing for Mason Miller. You just have a lot of weird pieces here.
Mason Miller's gonna get hurt.
I think they have a high ceiling. I just don't know how high that ceiling is. But they also have a very low floor. A's, come on. Maybe you're 2 years away from contending. I hope so. Go out there and play in the minor league park this year and go out there and grind it. But number 3 in this division, you have
the Texas Rangers. I disagree on that. Texas Rangers, they just never seem to stay healthy. I really hope he get a full season, Jacob DeGrom, and they could prove me wrong on this.
They
But
never seem to stay healthy, yet they won the World Series 2 years ago. I don't know how that works.
yeah,
That was 1 year.
last year. I'm talking about last year, show. Sorry.
For number 3 in this division, for me, it's the Seattle Mariners. They're going to have the best rotation of baseball this year, but they cannot hit for their life. They have Julio Rodriguez, Randy Rosarina, and that's it. That's really in that lineup. Oh, and they have the big dumper.
Robles was good last year.
Yeah, and they have the big dumper. I forgot about the big dumper, but
he's not that good.
I want the Mariners to be good, but they can never seem to figure it out. Julio Rodriguez is probably the most overrated player in baseball right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
And he's so inconsistent. When he's good, he's the best hitter in the league. But we've seen so many stretches here where he's acting like he's not a good player. He's overpaid right now, and I hope for Mariners fans' sakes that he becomes that superstar. But right now, the Mariners are the third best team in that division. Number 2, you have the
Houston Astros. Yeah, you never count the Astros out. They still have Altuve. They're moving to left field. They're still a bit weird. You have Yordan Alvarez, who, when healthy, is top 5 hitter in the league. Still have, Framber Valdez, Krishna Javier. Still have a great rotation. They traded away Kyle Tucker, which is going to hurt them, but they always find a way to win. They'll make the playoffs again. Probably make the LCS again. Start some new streak or something, but yeah.
Listen, I'm going to put Houston at 2-2, but they're Houston until they're not. Yes, they lost Alex Bregman, but they added Isaac Paredes, who's going to go crazy with the Crawford boxes. They added Christian Walker.
Bro, I completely forgot everything. Like, I kind of got exposed there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was like a really bad analysis. Astros. Like, I actually didn't talk about them at all. Like, any of their additions.
Okay, you can talk about their additions after, but I don't want to believe in Houston. I'm going to put them at 2, but I know they're going to come back and beat me and win that division. So for me, Houston's number 2 team in that division. Oh, you want to add on the Astros?
Nah, you said everything. I kind of got exposed there. Like, I didn't act like I didn't even know anything. It's okay though.
Yeah, but I believe their outfield right now has Tyler Trammell in there, Yankees legend Tyler Trammell.
Taylor Trammell.
Taylor. The number 1 in that division for me, it's the Texas Rangers. For you, it's the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah. Just rotation is arguably the best in the league. Pitching wins games, and I think Julio Rodriguez will finally put together for a full season, and actually be reach the statistical level to be at the level that he's talked about as. I think Victor Robles will continue on what he did last year. Their biggest like offensive addition this offseason was probably like what?
It was Donnie Barrels.
Yeah,
Donovan Solano.
Yeah, this is like 7 years ago. If that's COVID season, Donovan Solano was great, but it's not the COVID season anymore.
The Nancy Lamette.
Dennis Lamette. No, that's another COVID season.
No, you just said COVID season. I just named the random COVID season.
Okay. I was confused.
I don't think it's the Mariners.
I really hope the Mariners could put it together and be good. Hopefully, Ty France can bounce back and be good again. Hopefully, JP Crawford could put. Do they stop JP Crawford?
I think he's hurt.
Whatever. Hopefully, he could put it together for a whole season and be what he was supposed to be. I don't know. Their rotation is so good that I think they'll win the division.
Crawford, John Paul Crawford, nicknamed Crawdaddy, is a Major League Baseball shortcop for the Seattle Mariners. He's still on the Mariners. Okay. For me, the number 1 team in this division is the Texas Rangers, and I think they pose the biggest threat to the New York Yankees in the IL. The Rangers are going to hit this year. They have one of the best lineups in baseball. If the pitching staff stays healthy, they're going to be really good with DeGrom and Eovaldi. I believe in Adolis Garcia bounce back. I believe in Corey Seager bounce back. I mean, last year he had a down year and he hit like 21 homers. So I believe in the Rangers. I think they're the biggest threat to the Yankees and they're the number 1 team in this division.
I want to make a point to what you said. Adolis Garcia, he's so overrated. We were talking about Julio Rodriguez and everything, and like at Luis Garcia's like best season was what, like an 830 OPS or something. Like
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because he helped the team win a championship, and that's all that matters.
he
It's
did.
like
He
saying
did.
it's like
He was
saying
great.
Eli,
No, he was great. He was great. He was great in the playoffs. But I just acting like he's gonna bounce back and be like one of the best hitters in the league. It's unrealistic because he had an atrocious year last year. He's 32 now. Like his OPS last year was like 680, I believe. Like you could fact check me on that, but like it's just assuming he's gonna like. I guess you're saying hopefully, but like he's not that good. He's really not that good, Adolis Garcia.
all right, moving on. We're dropping so quickly. We're gonna do our awards predictions. So we're gonna skip manager of the year because I don't know. I just don't really want to do manager of the year. We'll do Cy Young, MVP, and rookie of the year.
All right, Cy Young first.
Yeah, you're going first. Give it to me. 3 for 3.
We
Let's
do
go.
NL first. NL first.
NL,
Or just
we're
we're just doing IL. We're just doing IL.
we're just doing the AL.
Right. Okay, fine.
We'll do an NL episode later.
AL Cy Young. Unbiasedly, I'm gonna send this to a lot of people. Clark Schmidt.
Wow. Wow. All right.
Clip this.
Get-
Clark Schmidt.
Give me your MVP
Aaron Judge.
and give me your rookie of the year.
I'm gonna sound like just a stupid Yankee fan, but I'm not gonna say Yankee. Who should I go with? I'll go. What's his name? Roman Anthony. Rowan Anthony. What is it?
Roman Anthony on the Red Sox. Yeah.
Roman Anthony. Yeah.
All right. For my
But genuinely, I believe it's gonna be Jason Dominguez. So that's just my pick. So it's not like a stupid Yankee fan.
for my
No inside.
for my AL Cy Young. Do I give it to school back to back? Do I give it to a Yankee unbiasedly?
Bro, I'm telling you, Clark Schmidt. I'm telling you.
You know what? Clip this right now. You told me to clip this about Clark Schmidt. This one a little less sneaky. I'm gonna go Cole Reagans, rookie of the not rookie there. I'm gonna go Cole Reagans wins the AL Cy Young.
That's a bad pick. It's
Not a bad pick. I think he's gonna have a good year. Clip this when he wins it. You know what? We're gonna come back to this clip.
I'm telling you,
Cole Reagans is winning AL Cy Young this
Clark
year.
Schmidt's so much better than Cole Reagans, bro.
Clip it.
You overrate Cole Reagans. He's not that good.
All right, my MVP in the AL. I want to give it to Aaron Judge. I do, but I don't want to be a biased Yankee fan here. It's gonna be Aaron Judge. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be Aaron Judge.
So you picked Aaron Judge.
I'm picking Aaron Judge, but my real pick is gonna be because I want to be different. I want to just be different.
That's just a bad pick.
Hmm?
Just making a bad pick. Like,
Okay, my real pick is Aaron Judge. Who I want to believe in for MVP right now? It's a good question. Who do I want to believe in MVP? I'm gonna go Corey Seager. I think he wins his first MVP.
nah, he's not staying healthy all year.
I'm gonna go Corey Seager. And then for my what am I missing? Rookie of the year. I don't really know that many rookies. Do I go the Dominguez route here?
Dominguez is the best odds.
I think Roman Anthony does.
No, he's
I mean,
not.
I don't know if Roman Anthony.
Obviously, gonna be Dominguez.
I mean, I could go Kobe Mayo and just debunk everything I said before.
It could be Kobe Mayo. That's a good pick.
Is Jose Cabanero a rookie?
Caballero,
Yeah, is he a rookie?
like the guy that Garrett Cole, like
The guy that hit the crazy homer?
for the guy in the Rays,
Yeah, I think he's a rookie.
Caballero.
Yeah.
No, you remember in 23 when Cole threw that ball over his head and then struck him out? The same guy. He's not a rookie. He's 28. He's
Wait, who are you talking about?
Jose Caballero.
Yeah, he's not on the list. He's a rookie. He's not a rookie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Jackson Jobe, rookie of the year for the Tigers. Pitched the playoffs last year, rookie of the year, Jackson Jobe for me.
It's a good pick, but I know you believe it's gonna be Dominguez in your heart.
I believe it's gonna be. I mean, if I was saying from my heart, it would be Freed, Judge, and Dominguez.
You don't think
Speaking from the
Schmidt? You don't think Schmidt?
Clark Schmidt, man. Clark Schmidt. It's Clark Schmidt. Luke Weaver's
Right,
buddy.
guys.
Wait. Before we leave, the Yankees got rid of one of the best rules in baseball. No beards. What are your thoughts on that?
I'll let you speak on it.
I mean, Bayo is gonna say something different than what I'm gonna say.
I genuinely like my instant reaction was yay, and then my after I comprehended it a little bit more, and Judge made that comment like about like if that stations want to come here, then he shouldn't be coming here at all. I was like, yeah, you're right. So
It's
now I'm like,
it's
whatever. I don't really care.
it
Like,
was a rule that was only special to the Yankees. It's what made the New York Yankees the New York Yankees. You know that if you come to the
that's not
Yankees, you
fair.
have to shave the beard. You know, Austin Wells said it. He said, "I was always taught from a young age that it was a privilege to shave the beard." You know, the Yankee players are going to protest. Some of them are going to shave because it's a tradition, unlike any other thing in sports, where you put on the pinstripes and you know it's all business. It's no fun. We're all business, and you took that away from us. First, you lose Juan Soto, which George Steinbrenner would never have lost, the greatest player in the history of the game. I mean, he's not the greatest player in the history of the game. The greatest player, one of the great players, and I don't know where Moshe's going. One of the great players as he left. One of the great players, you let him leave, and Juan Soto, and now you lose the beard. Um, you're no longer the New York Yankees. You're just another baseball team now. There's nothing that separates you from any other team. Just what's next? The name's in the back of the jersey. Rename Yankee Stadium to something else. That's gonna do it today. Bale left. I'll see you later. We got some great content coming up. Look who came back to join us. I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody.
It's kind of crazy calling Juan Soto best player ever. But
All right, see you everybody. We got some great content coming at you, and we'll see you later. Bye.